Hello, I am Indigo Sage, an awakened soul. So, I just would like to remind you guys, or inform you if you're new, that you can check out my spiritual journey at unapologeticallysage.com. There's Tales of Tarot there, spiritual post there, and just me talking about my spiritual journey, where I also welcome you all to comment and join the conversation. And you can see Unapologetically Sage walking meditation photos all on Instagram. And you can also see more of both of those things in a combination with my opinions and my thoughts unfiltered on Facebook under unapologeticallysage.com. Welcome to your Act Now message from your guardian angels. I am Indigo Sage, bringing you the message. Your Act Now message features two choices that are causing a dilemma in your life at the time you are watching this video. Your guardian angels are providing the information in this reading to help you make a choice so that you may act now on your decision. Your Act Now topics will change according to what your guardian angels deem are your highest messages. Allow me to tell you a little information about the designated decks for all Act Now readings. They are As Above and So Below by Barbara Moore. The As Above deck focuses on the nature of universal energies present in the world as it relates to your choices. The So Below deck will be used as clarifiers for the As Above deck. The So Below deck will show you how the universal energies play out in our everyday life as well as how we experience the elements. More information for these decks will be in the description box below. So let's sage this out. So, if you're familiar with my Act Now messages, then you already know there's 5 categories. Okay, there's the past, the now, the best, the worst, and what's to come. So we begin with the past. For the past, what showed up was the reversed 4 of air, which mainly says, this reverse card says the universe advises against a proposed plan or decision. Now, this is in your past position, and only you would know whether or not you took heed of that information and the signs that you were getting, because they're advising, in the past they advised against a proposed plan or decision. So did you listen to them? We'll see in the clarifier. So what I like to do whenever there's a reverse card, and I like to show you guys what they look like right side up so that you can pay attention to the imagery. Imagery is very important. Imagery means something different to each and every one of us. It could be from something very small, the smallest thing, to the biggest thing. So like the smallest thing, this color blue or these fairies could mean something. This 4-leaf clover, the black cat, the coin, any of that could mean something to you. And then something as big and astonishing as, this man coming down on the sidewalk. Maybe you just experienced that an hour ago, saw someone who looked like they were coming down that sidewalk in that position. Who knows? I don't, only you do. But it's very important that we all take a look at the pictures. So again, whenever there's a reverse card, I do like to show it upright so that you can take in the imagery. And so this is seeing the reverse upright. 4 of air is clarified by the 4 of swords. So the past is clarified by ignoring the need for rest or retreat. So again, you would definitely know what your guardian angels are referring to when they say in the past it showed up in this 3D as ignoring your need for rest or retreat. So that's what you did in the past, based on this decision. In the now position, it is represented by reversed Samhain, and it's saying that there's darkness, the unknown, reflections, preparation, and strong spiritual connections. So what worries me in the now for this act now first decision is the darkness and the unknown. And I guess your unknown is dark because it's unknown, or there's darkness because it's unknown. But reflections and preparations doesn't seem dark to me. Strong spiritual connections are not dark to me, which is why I separated them. As you can see in this video, there's darkness in the unknown, then there's reflections and preparations. So, you know, you're preparing for something right now by reflecting on the past. And maybe that's a good thing. You know, you reflect on your past mistakes, which tells you, hey, I'm going to do it different this time. Or, hey, that worked out. But I'm getting, since your past was you needed retreat and rest, and I don't think you did it, I'm going to go ahead and take a leap and say that your reflections and preparation has to do with you reflecting back on what you did and how it didn't work out. And so you're going to be better prepared now. And that may have come from you having a stronger spiritual connection with your guardian angels, okay? That you have a stronger spiritual connection now than you did in the past. And again, I like to get these reverse cards upright so that you can fully see the pictures and let the imagery speak to you. The Samhain is clarified by the moon. So right now, in the 3D, your now situation is clarified by saying you are experiencing personal darkness and inner fears, or being purposefully deceived. So the way I take that is, with the being purposefully deceived, it could mean that someone is purposefully deceiving you, or vice versa. Right now, you could be purposefully deceiving someone. Okay? And this could all be coming from you experiencing right now personal darkness and inner fears. Okay? Or it's one or the other. Only you have the answer to that. Here we are at the best of the situation. Okay? The best to come of this choice. One that you have in front of you. Two of fire. This card represents the importance of communication. Either something needs to be said or something needs to be heard. And it could be both. I love this possibility, this best to come possibility of the situation. The best of your situation is clarified by the Two of Wands, and what it represents is that you're gathering energy while refining your vision. That is a beautiful best to come out of this situation, that you're gathering your energy while refining your vision. There's nothing better than refining your vision, because remember, in your past, it doesn't appear that you were listening to your guardian angels when they told you to rest and retreat. Okay? So let's get past the regrets Okay, and just do better next time. As Maya Angelou says, when you know better, you do better. So the best to come of this situation is for you here in the 3D to just gather your energy while you're refining your vision. Now, the worst possibility in this situation is the wisdom card, which says that you would be combining intelligence and intuition and seeking the whole truth. The only reason I can think of why this would be in the worst position is because that truth must be ugly or hurtful, painful, deceptive. Because for this to be in the worst of the situation, it seems like to me, with the worst of the situation being wisdom, you're going to have wisdom combining intelligence and intuition and seeking the truth. So if you seek the truth of this decision, the truth from the source, you may experience pain, you may be hurt, you may be disappointed. The truth being in like your worst position, only you, again, I know I say this, but like only you know what that looks like. But seeking the truth, the whole truth, is the worst to come, which doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. It doesn't mean that it shouldn't happen, because trust me, the universe is going to dish out what the universe is going to dish out, and everything comes full circle. Best believe that. So the truth will eventually get to you, but these are just insights to help you with your decision-making process. And just understand that with this Act Now Choice 1 decision, the worst to come is the seeking of the truth, because the truth holds some kind of possible pain to it. It is clarified by the High Priestess Connection with the divine, a deep and certain knowledge. So this is something you already know. This is something that you already know. And you may have been putting it off. That is the strong feeling that I'm getting. But, what goes around comes around, and you can't, you know what? Let me put it like this. You may be able to delay things, but a delay is just that. It means it's pushed off for a while, but it's still going to happen. The truth about the situation or the matter evolving around this decision that you have to make, involving your choice 1, is going to come out anyway. And you have a deep and certain knowledge of it. The more that, and let me tell you something, you'll be better off the more you build your connection with the divine. That's what this card is saying. I am so glad that what's to come says transformation, because I was just getting ready to say, even though in your worst position, we are going to go back to the worst position card when it was saying connection with the divine and a certain knowledge and truth, and I was telling you truth is going to come out, it doesn't mean that it's going to be bad. The reason why you're getting these insights is because we are bounded by free will. Okay, so I'm giving you these insights from your guardian angels so that you can kind of format how this is going to go. Okay, these are insights on the decision-making process that you have ahead of you, and it's about transformation. So the worst to come and the truth coming out doesn't have to be bad. It's all on how you handle it, how you accept it, or how you deliver it. That's what it's about. And it's up to you, because we have free will. So it's going to go based on you and what you do. So what's to come? Transformation. As we move through all the coexisting cycles And what was I just talking about? What goes around comes around and you can't stop it. That's a cycle. As we move through all the coexisting cycles, we create change and we are change. And that's what's to come. And I'll say it again. As we move through all the coexisting cycles, we create change and we are change. This could not have been a more beautiful card to clarify with. The Chariot, the ability to do what needs to be done. The triumph of will in difficult situations. Okay, get into it. The ability to do what needs to be done. The triumph of will in difficult circumstances. So this backs up what I was saying about the card being in the worst position, but this is just what's to come, period, out of this whole decision for Act Now Choice 1. You'll display here in the 3D the ability to do what needs to be done. So you're going to do it. You're going to have the will to overcome the difficult circumstances that you're facing that surrounds this decision. Okay, so basically they're saying you can do it, you're going to do it, this is what's to come, so this is what's going to happen, this is what was written already for your situation, either known to you or unbeknownst to you, but you'll have the triumph of will in this difficult circumstance. And to be honest, the circumstance being difficult may be just your point of view. Again, we have free will. It's all on how you see it. Okay, it's how you see it and how you choose to handle it, what you choose to do. And maybe you're a person who needs to make a decision to ask for forgiveness. You can do it. Okay, and they're saying that, you're going to have that ability to do that and it's going to be triumphant. Or maybe you're a person who, needs to tell somebody that, how you feel about something and close something out. Who knows? I don't know. But it seems like this choice 1 decision is pretty tough. But, which is why they're telling you that you will have the ability to do it and you will triumph in this difficult circumstance. But again, you have free will to kind of mold it how you see fit. But either way, it looks like this is what's to come. So basically, if you don't make this decision, someone else is going to make the decision for you. That just came to me like instantly, really strong right now. If you don't stand up and make this decision, someone's going to make the decision for you, whatever that decision is in your life. At the end of every message here on my YouTube page, I always pick an angel number tile, and it represents an angel number message. So for this message, the one that was chosen by the angels, and my choosing process is the same way that I choose the cards. Okay, so this number came up, 1212. Angel number 1212 encourages us to release our fears and apprehensions and get on with pursuing our passions and purpose. You guys know I like to repeat stuff, right? Angel number message 1212 encourages us to release our fears and apprehensions and get on with pursuing our passions and purpose. That couldn't be more perfect. Couldn't be more perfect. And if you want to go in deeper and take a deeper dive into this angel number message, feel free to Google it. I encourage you to Google it. And there's lots of information online about angel number messages. So don't be afraid to ever just take a deeper dive on any of these messages. I encourage you to do so. Okay? Greetings, my sagies, and yes, you are a sagey. You've made it to the end of the video. If you like what you saw, like what you heard, if it resonates with you and you appreciate it, go ahead and show me. Show me that you appreciate it by clicking like and also subscribe so that you'll be notified on the upcoming videos. Check out more Tales of Tarot at unapologeticallysage.com.